What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel for another video. I'm your boy APW Sports. There have been lots and lots of moves this offseason. Coaching changes, quarterback changes, team blow-ups, all types of moves that are just crazy. This NFL offseason has been one of the craziest I've seen in quite a while. And with training camp coming up in the next 2-3 weeks, today's video is going to be 5 intriguing storylines heading into the 2018 NFL season. Let's get it.
Number 5, the development of Mitch Trubisky. My number 5 storyline may not come as a surprise to many of you because I am a huge Bears fan, but the development of Mitch Trubisky really intrigues me. During this offseason, there has been many changes in the Bears organization, from head coaches into the player personnel that has been surrounding Mitch Trubisky. With that, John Fox has been fired, and then comes Matt Nagy from the Kansas City Chiefs. He has a system where he spreads the ball around to his playmakers and where he really gets everybody involved in the offense. And also this offseason, the Bears have added pieces that should help Mitch Trubisky in his development. Pieces as from wide receiver Allen Robinson from the Jacksonville Jaguars, wide receiver Taylor Gabriel from the Atlanta Falcons, tight end Trey Burton from the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Not to add, they also have returning second-year running back Tariq Cohen and third-year Pro Bowl running back Jordan Howard. Last season, Trubisky showed flashes that he can become a good quarterback in today's NFL. But he was hampered last season by the lack of talent surrounding him. Also this offseason, you have Kevin White coming back from a third season-ending injury. Now there is a video on Kevin White's backstory made by my boy Flimlo Raps. I'm going to also post that link in the comment section below so you guys can check that out. Moving on, Mitch Trubisky has really showed flashes, and I personally have become a believer in his skill set. Now, one of the main reasons why this storyline intrigues me, I just really want to see personally how the Bears develop him. I haven't really seen the Bears develop quarterback in so many years, and this is one that I really believe in and one I really think can take the next step and be an elite quarterback. Soon be doing a full video on the outlook of the 2018 Chicago Bears season. So I'm not going to get too much deeper into details on this one. So let's just get to reason number 4. Number 4, the health of Andrew Luck. Now, Andrew Luck missed the entire 2017 NFL season to help repair a shoulder injury that he has been suffering from since the 2015 NFL season. Just as recently as this April, Andrew Luck has began to throw the football for the first time to help rehab his shoulder to get to 100%. One of the reasons why this storyline has so much intrigue to me personally is because that Andrew Luck started off his NFL career on a tear. He was on pace to become an elite quarterback in the NFL today. Andrew Luck's career has been hampered by injuries due to the lack of offensive line protection up front. The coach did make some moves this offseason to help improve the offensive line and help keep Andrew Luck healthy. The coach drafted Quentin Nelson, a guard from Notre Dame, in the first round, and they've also signed guard Matt Slauson. Now, what I'm interested to see is, will Andrew Luck's shoulder ever be 100%, and will he gain the arm strength that made him the quarterback that he was before the surgery? I'm personally rooting for him to be 100%, and I'm really hoping for him to be 100%, but only time will tell. Number 3, the Seattle Seahawks. Now, the blow-up part that I've talked about earlier in the video, that's exactly what the Seattle Seahawks have done to their defense. It has been completely blown up. Legion of Boom are no longer existing. And even on the offensive side of the ball for the Seahawks, there have been many changes. The Seahawks have made a ton of moves this offseason. Personally, I don't think they will be the same team that we have seen in the past and that we have expected them to be. The offseason moves include the trading of Michael Bennett to the Philadelphia Eagles, the release of defensive end Cliff Averill, the release of all-pro corner Richard Sherman, who ended up signing with the San Francisco 49ers. The Seahawks also let tight end Jimmy Graham walk out the door and sign with the Green Bay Packers. And also the recent retirement of strong safety Cam Chancellor due to a lingering neck injury. With all those changes that the Seattle Seahawks have made to their roster, that pretty much shuts the door on their opportunity to win a second Super Bowl championship. The question remains, will the Seattle Seahawks still be a playoff contender? Me personally, I don't really think so, but if you guys differ, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Number 2, will the Rams offseason additions work? The Rams were the most surprising team of the 2017 NFL season, posting an 11-5 record under first-year head coach Sean McVay, but eventually losing in the first round of the playoffs to the Atlanta Falcons 26-13. Due to the spectacular 11-5 season by the Rams, head coach Sean McVay was named the 2017 NFL Coach of the Year in his first season as an NFL head coach. Running back Todd Gurley was named the AP NFL Offensive Player of the Year. And defensive tackle Aaron Donald was named the 2017 NFL Defensive Player of the Year. In my opinion, the Los Angeles Rams have won the offseason with the many of moves that they've made to improve their roster and try to get over the hump and finally make it back to a Super Bowl for the first time since 2001, giving young promising third-year quarterback Jared Goff weapons on the offensive side of the ball, and also adding more weapons to a defense that was already stout and suffocating. The Rams' offseason additions include cornerback Aqib Talib, wide receiver Brandon Cooks, defensive tackle Ndamukong Suh, and cornerback Marcus Peters. These moves, added to the core that they already have, propels them to be a favorite in the NFC to reach the Super Bowl this coming season. With all of those offseason moves comes high expectations. The question is, will the Rams be able to live up to those expectations? I really think so, with another year under Sean McVay under their belt, and they will gain more experience from another playoff run, and they will be a representative for the NFC in this year's Super Bowl. Number 1, the Ravens quarterback situation. The Ravens quarterback situation entering this NFL season is very intriguing, not just because of the addition of Lamar Jackson and not just because of the addition of RG3. The play of Joe Flacco over the last 3 seasons has not been stellar at all, and the Ravens organization felt that it was time to change things around. The first move came when signing RG3 this offseason, despite him having sat out the 2017 season due to not being signed by any NFL team. There comes this past draft in April, which saw the Ravens trade up to the 32nd pick to select Lamar Jackson, a former Heisman Trophy winner from the University of Louisville. There have been reports that said Joe Flacco will not mentor Lamar Jackson at all. Despite of that, Robert Griffin III has helped Lamar Jackson, as both have a lot in common, both being former Heisman Trophy winners and both being black mobile quarterbacks that have arm talent to succeed in the NFL. Here comes the interesting part of this whole situation. If Joe Flacco struggles throughout the beginning of the season, which way do the Ravens turn to? Do they turn to RG3 or do they turn to Lamar Jackson? Reports have said the Ravens drafted Lamar Jackson to be more of a developmental type of quarterback. But he has a unique skill set with his mobile ability that enables him to keep defenses off guard. But here comes the underlying question. Will Lamar Jackson develop enough from the time he was drafted until regular season time to be able to warrant the backup spot? But here's my overlaying theory of what will happen with the Ravens quarterback situation. Joe Flacco is going to struggle coming out of the gate. But During that time, Lamar Jackson will see playing time as they will use a two-quarterback system to utilize Lamar Jackson's ability to move around. RG3 will end up being the backup so they can continue to let Lamar Jackson develop as a passer. And when Joe Flacco gets benched, RG3 will take over and Lamar Jackson will see his playing time diminish as RG3 holds a lot of the same skill sets that Lamar Jackson already possesses. So Lamar Jackson will be sitting on the bench watching RG3 and how he operates, and he will learn from that. In about a year or two, Lamar Jackson will take over as the Ravens starting quarterback.
Now that does it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Now if you think I've missed a storyline or you think a different storyline is more intriguing to you, leave that down below in the comment section. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel as that helps to make the channel grow and make for better quality and better video content for you. Now I'm your boy APW Sports signing out.